Why, hello. Welcome, everybody. My name is Abe, and welcome to ScourgeBringer, a game I've not played in quite a while. Take a drink, but I always had a good time playing ScourgeBringer. What is ScourgeBringer? Well, it is a... Volume seems fine. It's a 2D kind of half platformer, half action game in the same vein as something, kind of half bullet helly, in the same vein as something like a Monolith, aka Star of Providence, where you explore a level and you dodge bullets, kill enemies, find loot, fight bosses, progress through the game. But it's a 2D approach as a, well, I guess Monolith is 2D, but it's a side view approach as opposed to a top-down approach. We are affected by gravity. We are this character with the big white hairdo. We have a little robot gun friend following us around. We attack with a sword. We have a dash. We can basically fly as long as we alternate attacking and dashing. We can deflect projectiles. We have a bit of a dash that we can do. That's a dash attack. And that's pretty much it. That's ScourgeBringer in a nutshell. I'm just gonna play the base game. There are alternate game modes actually down, if I can remember how to do it, down here. This is like your New Game Plus stuff under the tree, but I'm just gonna stick with the top side and try to remember how to actually play this game. I did do like one run just to make sure I remembered the controls, but it is just a very fun game to play. Good style, good music, good combat, quick combat. This is a much faster game than maybe something else that you would play. Let's jump into it. Potok, welcome. Hello. Indeed, how are you doing, Potok? Altar of Blood. 5% more damage per missing HP. This is because this is just a meta upgrade we have that lets us start with a perk, basically. I'm not gonna go into more details than that. I've already taken damage. That's how fast things happen in ScourgeBringer. So we have, as soon as you jump into a room, you gotta immediately begin the combat. There's a robot here, which is shooting bullets at us. We can reflect his projectiles back at him. We have one little grub here on the wall, and as soon as we kill all the remaining enemies, more enemies will spawn in. Now, it might be a little bit hard to really tell what the hell's going on right now, but you'll get better at it, as I will, hopefully, as we progress. This is another perk altar. Couple of things to know. Slows down enemy projectiles while standing on the ground, reveals every shop, gives back all HP, ammo, and recharges fury. We can also re-roll for 2 health. I'm gonna re-roll and look for something better. Yes, I will take cooldown of Dragon Punch. We'll talk about that later. A couple of things to keep in mind is that enemies can shoot you while you're slashing them. Usually enemies have a exclamation mark indicator over them indicating that they are attacking. If you do a smash into them, you stun them temporarily. So big enemies in particular, you've really got to focus on when they're attacking, stun them, and start slashing the hell out of them. And then you kind of dash away right before they recover from their stun and shoot you with their other attacks. Usually you can't stun all enemy attacks. Usually it's only certain enemy attacks. So let's continue on. In fact, we'll go fight a mini boss, which should be right down here. So this is an enemy that, he's gonna be spawning other enemies. I did get hit there. I got hit there too. I didn't realize this guy was still alive. Look, this has not been a very good run. That's okay, we're practicing. A couple of things I need to remember is that we have a gun. The gun can be used to attack enemies at a distance, so I should be focusing on that a little bit more. There's just a couple of shops here, don't worry about them. And it's actually a very important part of the combat, not the combo, to be stunning enemies when they are firing bullets at you, because if you only have 2 options of dealing with bullets. You either stun the enemy with the smash, or you reflect the projectiles back with the smash. Ergo, you should be always smashing. ABS, always be smashing. Telemain Windcaller, welcome. How are you doing today? Also, target prioritization matters. You know, make sure that you are dealing with enemies that can shoot bullets first, deal with the melee enemies maybe a little bit later. So, any big guys? No big guys. Well, okay, there is a big guy. Sometimes the enemies will spawn with a delay. So, stun him, smash him. The old stun and smash. Works every time. I do like the music in this game because it kind of goes into a much more aggressive. I forgot about that button. It goes into a much more aggressive when you're actually engaging in the combat. Is this Dead Cells on crack? You could think of it a little bit like Dead Cells in the same fashion, though it's not, because you don't have a dodge roll. You have a dash, but you're not invincible during the dash. You deflect bullets back, and the combat kind of centers on you being mobile, dashing around the enemies, target prioritization, stuff like that. It's got its differences, but you know, you could, I guess, theoretically call it Cellsian. Much more of an arcade game, honestly, says Makir. Yeah, much faster, much more arcadey. There was a secret wall there. Gives back 3 HP. Honestly, I'll take it. Most of the time, I'm not that good at the more arcadey stuff, so, you know, we'll see how I do. I have beaten the game before. I was good enough to defeat the game known as ScourgeBringer. However, my skills have most certainly diminished since I've played. Increases Fury recharge rate by 7%. You can get upgrades as you progress through the game. Top right, damage, rate of fire, stun damage, ammo reload, and Fury. You do have a ranged weapon in the game, indicated by the left bottom indicator. We have a gun with 6 shots, and when we reload the weapon by doing damage, we reload all 6 shots. Some weapons are stronger than others and have different characteristics. This is the default starting weapon. It's just it's a way of doing damage to ranged enemies that prevents the player from relying on it as a weapon, because you have limited ammo. You have to actually get in there and hit with your sword to get your ammo back. So you're not going to be doing it and using it at all freaking times. Okay, careful. When you complete a floor, you get some bonuses. We get increased damage to stunned enemies, increased Fury recharge speed, gives back 1 HP. Fury is, it's on right trigger, I believe. The meter is the red and blue symbol in the bottom left that's kind of partially filled. If you fill your Fury meter, you can break all the bullets on the screen, kind of like a blank, and then just like do a bit of damage, like pummel, 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 pummel. Did you finish your 6 realm run, asks Makir. I have beaten all 6 realms of this game in the past. Can't have a game like this without having secret rooms. Indeed, what I like about how the secret rooms are done in ScourgeBringer is that you can see the secret rooms. First of all, this is a weapon shop. Double shotgun, banishing weapon mod. For $3.30, it's pretty cheap. You can see these secret rooms if you pay attention to the walls, like there or there. If you see a like dust indicator, or like dust particles falling from the walls, like there or there, that's indication that there's a crackable wall, and you have to shoot it with your gun. So there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Sometimes it does take a moment to find the secret wall. It'd probably be there if I had to guess. I don't see any dust. It would probably be there. I don't see any dust. Would probably be there. And I don't see any dust. There should be a second secret room somewhere. Just gotta take a minute and find it. You can take all the time you want trying to find the secret rooms. I could also take a shot at the wall, and if it cracked, I would know the secret room was there, but I'm not seeing it. So I'm just gonna do this room real quick while we're here. This is a challenge room. It's optional, as a lot of the combat is in this game. You don't have to do all the rooms, but if you do it, thank you, bullet deflection. If you do the combat, you do get a bonus. Should never have worked, but it did. Hello. All right. Increases sword damage, increase damage to stun enemies, increase your gun damage, gives you back HP, gives you back your ammo. Excellent. Where the heck is that secret room? Kyhra says, I'm just wondering because your 6th realm is not turned on. I am not nearly good enough at this game at this point in my life to be like, yeah, let's do a realm 6 run. Full game clear. Hell nah. Where are the secret rooms? There's got to be another one somewhere. I don't see it though. All right, well, let's not worry about it. Let's go to the shop instead. Let's get gun reload speed. Let's get a 1 HP heal and replenishes our gun. And let's go for the double barrel shotgun purchase for 330. Because I don't know how this weapon works. Usually I don't roll shotgun. Let's freaking do it. That's a moment where you can get in there and hit this guy. We have done a lot of damage to him already. And then, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I got punched! I wanted to kill him with the Fury, because if you... I have a perk, an upgrade on the Fury, which means that if I break a lot of bullets on the screen with it, I get 1 HP back, and then I got punched, so probably not an ideal option for me. Let us get the heck out of here. Telemane asks, hey Abe, did you check out that multiplayer Baladra mod yet? No! I have not. I should though, because that sounds like a fun idea, but I haven't checked it out at all. To Juggler Arcade Styles Roguelite Monolith 2, says Telemane. It's got a lot to it. It's a fun game. I really enjoy it. Whew. I'm noticing the problem with the shotgun, which is that if there is one enemy far away, it's not gonna really be that effective. I'll take a damage upgrade though. I think I did accidentally hit the secret room though, so we have reload speed up 10%. Current reload speed is at 30%. That's really nice. Having more reload speed, more opportunities to use your good weapons. I think I prefer to have range on my weapons. So on this weapon, I'm like, I could take it or leave it. I'll do the challenge room. Let's do it early. I also don't remember if I should be playing this with like a... Oh God. Help. Help. I don't know if I don't remember if I should be play this more with like a, help. D-pad or a control stick approach. Ah! Because you want to be able to control the direction of your dodge for the most part. And that's going to be difficult to do if you're using the D-pad, because it puts a little bit of auto-aim. Oh, that's bad. It puts a little bit of auto-aim on the direction that you're trying to dash in, but it's not perfect. I should probably... Oh, I didn't see him there. I should probably use the control stick, but I don't know. I'm a D-pad boy at heart, I suppose. All right, anytime they got the exclamation mark, you hit him in the head. No secret room. The game does auto-aim a little bit when you reflect projectiles. You don't have to perfectly aim the reflection. It's smart. It's like, hey, you probably want to hit something near you, so I'll hit something near you. But I gotta say, the shotgun I'm not loving. I'm not McLovin. Stores plus secrets equals 3, says McKeer. All right! Good point. Reveals every shop. Your gun does more damage if you don't get hit. Doubles your current money. So we currently have 2,400 cash. It's only the gun that does more damage when we avoid getting hit. That seems real bad. I'm gonna re-roll for 2 HP. Smashing shop items does not increase the cost of the shop items. Smashing bullets do more damage. Grants 1/2 a second of invulnerability after successfully deflecting a bullet with the smash. Let's take a little bit of invulnerability when we deflect bullets, and then we'll go to the shop. Because you can reroll what's displayed in the shop by smashing it. So you're caught. But it costs more money when you reroll. I'll take the 2 HP though. That's kind of nice. And then I'm looking at the walls. Like, are these secret walls? I don't know. We found one, and then there's another shop. Okay, not the best performance, obviously. Mini bosses, they tend to spawn friends, and I let him spawn a couple of friends, and I got hit by his bullet like twice. Because that's one of those enemies where it's like, okay, he does. Oh no. He does have multiple attacks, and some of those attacks you can smash and stun him. So if you're next to him and he's spawning bullets, you're probably gonna get hit by his bullets that he spawned. You gotta be careful about that. I love these little guys, little space jellyfish. Excuse me. Your smash, it comes off of cooldown very quickly. Minigun, bouncing, with 1 empty slot for a weapon. We can get piercing. Bullets have a chance to ignore enemy armor. We can get tranquilizing. Targets have their projectiles slowed when you hit them, or I could save my money and just kind of keep moving on. Maybe find a shop that I can, you know, get some HP back from or something. It's a hard game though. A lot of it I feel is about enemy timing. Like you need to remember what all the enemy timings are and all of their attacks and when it's safe to approach them, when you've got to back off a bit. It's what it feels like, because there's a lot happening in this game at any one moment. Also, now that I'm remembering it, always be smashing is a key element, I think. ABS, always be smashing. But I do like it. It's a very fun game. Let's keep going. One day maybe I should, like, try to get my health back. Maybe by using the Fury ability. I don't remember when I should do that though. Oh, attacked in the wrong direction. Okay, we're done with the floor, I can tell, because I got items. You can wall run. You can do like a little bit of a wall hang. I usually don't, because it's just a little finicky, I think. Okay, we've already bought out that shop. I don't really want anything from this shop. Unless we want to get a minigun, can't afford it. All right, let's go. Candle mask. Excuse me. Definitely need to try. I remembered that attack. You know what? Thank you for the HP. Fury, that ability that I used, destroyed all the bullets. He summoned a lot of bullets. That meant that I actually managed to get a little bit of HP back. 1 HP. It's kind of nice that you can use that as a heal maneuver. I forget what level this is. Don't remember. I remember the boss, kind of. I remember these enemies. Yep, they, on death, explode into acid. So you've got to be very careful about killing them. Like the dude in the middle here, bottom left now. But, if I remember, you can ricochet their, like, you can fling their corpse, and when you fling their corpse, they become your bullets. I see the secret wall up there. So you want to kill them and then fling their corpse, and as a result of doing that, you can't get hit by their bullets anymore. Oh God, I forgot about you. Use the shotgun. He just creates a whole bunch of, I think I recycled the weapon that dropped, or the item that dropped. He creates a whole bunch of bouncing bullets. I hate the bouncing bullets. Guess what this boss is gonna use? That's right. Wow, you attack very quickly, my friend. He did hit me. He did hit me. Hit him! Well, got hit by that one. On the bright side, you can also stun enemies by ricocheting a corpse into them. So if you have an enemy who's dying or almost dead, you can just kind of fling his corpse at another enemy, and then hopefully that protects you. Careful. There we go. Thankfully, also the traps turn off when you're done with the room. These armored enemies, if I remember correctly, they're a bit annoying to take out because your gun doesn't always do damage to them. It can sometimes ricochet off of their armor. Rapid laser. Energy drink increases your fury recharge speed. I like that. Prevent 1 HP loss when you get hit. So I re-rolled it in to prevent 2 HP loss, but I don't have the money for it right now, so we need to get cash. I forgot how to play the game for a minute there. There we go. It's very important on these enemies to smash them on death. Otherwise, that green goo cloud will hurt you. Come on. The traps are also a little annoying. Gotta be careful about them too. I mean, it's a video game, everything's gonna hurt you. I do love the hover stall that you get just by, uh-oh. Just by swinging your sword. I can do this freaking forever. So far, so good though. This has gone better than I thought it would, honestly. Enemies are stunned for longer and take more damage. Gives back all ammo and HP. Drops have a chance of occurring more often. Sorry. Drops have a chance of being better. 33% chance to be of a higher grade, 16% chance to turn into a perfect grade drop. That seems pretty good. I hit X, which rerolls. I remember that problem. X is not accept. X is reroll. All right, we'll take 5% more damage for every 1,000 blood, and then we'll never spend the money, except we're gonna go over to the shop and we're gonna immediately spend the money. Easy. Ashen Rand, welcome. Hello. How you doing? Ashen Rand. How's your week been so far? Right. Okay. Stop. Okay, I forgot how to fight that guy. I have 2 HP. This is why I needed to spend the money buying the health. Okay, I'm gonna die. And that's okay. This is a hard level. This is where it starts to, you know, get difficult. Let's fight our boss. I technically have 2 HP. You're not the enemy I thought you were, but you do have bouncing bullets. Get out of the way. I did get 1 HP back, but I did also take a hit. The boss didn't seem particularly hard to kill. Okay. This floor is where it gets ridiculous. The living walls. I don't remember what anything does down here. All these enemies fire bouncing bullets. I remember. No! Damn it! Unfortunately, my shotgun is not very good at killing things at range. What is this game? Asked Ashen Rand. This is ScourgeBringer. Uh-oh. I'm dead. A game that I've been wanting to play again recently because it's a lot of fun, it's very fast, it's actiony and arcadey. It's like if I wanted to play Monolith and Dead Cells, but I don't know which one I want to play. It's like, oh, okay, ScourgeBringer. I'm just gonna play another run because that was a pretty good little, like, I guess, warm-up. Let's do it. It's fast, frenetic, but I actually, you know, again, I'll just say it, I enjoy it, so I'm gonna play it. 5% more damage per missing HP. We don't get a choice in what that is. It's based off of whatever you had on your last run when you died. It's just a way of giving yourself an extra benefit for the current run. So we'll take it. You would hope to pick up Fortune, aka better item drops as you progress through the game. That's really good to get early. When you get hit, all enemies are marked and take more damage for 2 seconds. For each enemy killed when not touching the ground, you get 10% sword damage. Wall running is allowed. It says there's no max, so can you just get infinite damage with Floor's Lava? Get Judge Blood, that's like the meta upgrade currency. I don't know, we'll try Floor's Lava, get some Judge Blood. Not Judge Blood, the other one. So we have to not... not ever touch the ground. I touched the ground. That seems just far too finicky to get working. There's actually a meter, right? Don't get hit either. There's a meter in the left that seemingly indicates the charge of our ability. Yeah, as soon as you touch the ground, you lose the benefit from it. This is probably not a perk that I should be taking. I'm not good enough at the game to manage never touching the ground, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I got the feeling though that if you're a good player at this game, this is one of those abilities where it's like, this is completely broken. Oh, Jaxie Pants, welcome. Hello. I love these graphics. I like to compare ScourgeBringer to Monolith a lot, not only due to the graphics, but the dungeon crawling system in general. You have a map where you can teleport to whenever you want. You have stats, more stats in this game than just damage and ammo. You have mini bosses that you have to defeat the main boss because his door is locked. Also, I like the graphics as well. I'm not touching the ground. I swung the sword at the ground and it pushed me down into the ground. How unfortunate. Sometimes you gotta hit the ground. You can't just never ever hit the ground. Especially when you're shopping, you gotta hit the ground. 10% damage for 2 HP. A stunning phasing heavy laser for 3 HP. I'll take the... There are maximums to these stats, so maybe I'll keep the HP instead. Grenade launcher. Weapon damage, well, gun damage. 1 HP recharges your gun. I don't know, you wanna try the grenade launcher? Thank you. Actually managed to reflect those projectiles well enough. Excuse me. Whew. Gotta be careful about even those basic melee enemies, because they can, if you miss them, they can just dash into you and hit you very easily, like right there, boom, told ya. ML Burke! Kaka, thank you very much for the resubscription. Is the music loud? It doesn't seem too loud. Been loving the Balatro content lately. Oh, I have so much Balatro going up. If you love Balatro, have I got the YouTube channel for you? Found it. So you can see the, it's like a dusty wall right here. 10% reload speed, I'll take it. And I'm gonna buy the grenade launcher, because why not? So it has 2 rounds, and as we do damage, that bar that's currently empty will fill up, and we'll get 1 round back. That's what the indicator means of 1. Body boulder. That didn't work. Should really just focus on dodging. Oh! That's a lot of HP. 1 HP, 1 HP, 2 HP. That seems good. Boss name totally looked like the same font from Monolith. Way to go, you're beating the clock. If you go fast, you get a buff when you go down to this floor, but I only ever get it on this floor. After this point, I never get it. Turns out the game's hard or something. And the grenade launcher, as you would expect, here lies our city, silent and still, the power of the mines attracted its fall. As you would expect, the grenade launcher is pretty good at dealing with lots of enemies. It also seems like it's not a grenade launcher, it's a like frag grenade launcher. Which is interesting. Yeah, this floor tends to be a bit longer than the previous floor, and I basically never get the bonus at this point for going fast. Those bullets are going so slow. Those bullets will still hit you too, you gotta be careful. All right, take the upgrades. Yeah, a lot of the game is definitely target selection. Like you enter a room and it's like, okay, who do I need to kill to be safe? Some rooms you don't have that luxury. Some rooms though, you do. Some enemies you just have to wait for them to attack so you can deflect and stun them. All right, what do we got? Enemies are stunned for longer. Your gun does more damage for each room in which you haven't been hit. Judges drop more items with at least one being health. So judges are the main bosses. We've already dealt with 2. I think I'd rather have capped to 50% resets if hit. We could have just a lot of variable things that allow us to do more damage depending on how well we're performing, but maybe I'll just take more damage to stun enemies, because you stun everything in this game. Rather, you can stun everything in this game. You can stun bosses, you can stun the elites. Not the elites, but the mini-bosses. Like, as designed, like you are supposed to do that. You have to identify the attack that they're doing and then counter it in some fashion. Sword damage, yes. 1 HP. You know what? 2 armor. I will take it. Now, I did hit the ground, unfortunately, but it was for a good purpose. Still need to find, is there a secret room? Yeah, there still is one on the floor somewhere. Rocket launcher, piercing mod, stunning mod. Our weapon currently has bleeding and then nothing. Creatures take 200% more sword damage for 2.5 seconds, halved on bosses. Well, if I knew what a creature boss was, I could just do that. Careful. Definitely an enemy that you need to stun those bosses. And we did find the secret room. I don't really know how. I guess I was just shooting a lot of bullets, you know? My grenade launcher probably popped it open. Hey, die. Thank you. Which is ideal. Definitely feels like we have more health than we did last round. I like not having to deal with post-room rewards. I can just go. Whoa, that guy is shooting a lot of bullets. I'm also liking this grenade launcher, being able to kill many enemies in one blast. It's a handy feature. Part of me kind of wishes that it had a little bit more of like a time on it, but that's okay. Were we gonna buy anything? Nah. There's 2 armor in the secret room, but we can't access it right now. Smash, 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 smash. You're gonna do that again? Oh! Excuse me. That time I just used it defensively because I couldn't get high enough in the air quick enough to actually smash him once. So we have full HP. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash this. It upgraded. Instead of being recycled, it upgraded. Increases max health by 2. That's worth it. Do the same thing here. Just turns into money. That's acceptable. If you can, you should smash stuff, see what it turns into. You know, even if we're not gonna buy from the shop, we get a cross grenade and a double minigun. Seems pretty dope. Now, if you cycle back through the items, they are more expensive, unfortunately, but, you know, we got to see what was in the shop. So, rocket launcher, 1600. Assault rifle, 1425. Assault rifle is the best weapon in the entire game. Surge shotgun, piercing, stunning, and bouncing. We get a piercing mod, a stunning mod. Do I want anything? Ignore armor, chance to stun. Sure, chance to stun enemies when they are vulnerable. The Wasted Pit. Rather not be in this pit, but here we are. Get out of the hole! I was in the goo hole that the enemy left behind, so I took 2 damage. But it's just armor. I say just, but it's all important. If you smash an enemy, by the way, even if they're not vulnerable, they will still be momentarily stunned. At least not bosses, but normal enemies will be momentarily stunned, which is really nice. Because it means if you just abuse the heck out of the smash, you're probably in a good spot. So I did find the secret room there. And I'm just remembering this now, if you smash an enemy, you can also hit the secret room. So we have a full Fury recharge. 130 bucks. That's what we got from that. I'll take it. Why not? Reveal shop's position. Slows down enemy projectiles when you're on the ground. Enemies have less health. 10% less health on bosses. Enemies just being weaker. Absolutely. It's Gundromeda straight. Really need to make sure to use the grenade launcher. Only problem is, if it's kind of like moving the enemies around, makes them hard to see, then I don't know where they are and I can't run into them to smash them in order to stop them from creating green slime bullets, you know? Like, I still need to be able to see where these exploders are and basically just neutralize them. Gotta say though, this grenade launcher, it recharges super freaking fast. Especially if there's big enemies that you're hitting or a lot of enemies you're hitting with it. Basically, by shooting it, I get a full recharge back immediately, so it's definitely worth using. Dong dong. We good? Increases sword damage, 1 max health. Weapon damage. Reloads your weapon, don't need it. But Fury recharge, weapon recharge. I'll take it all. Just gonna wait for the gas cloud. Fight a mini boss. Get out of there. Okay, he did get me. That's fair. If you time it just right, you can definitely reflect his projectiles back. It's just really hard to get that specific timing down. Because you basically have to smash exactly when he is summoning his bullets. You know what? I felt a little overwhelmed in the moment. No! Ah. Sometimes it is hard to aim your movement, because whenever you do a dash, your character basically tries to smartly figure out where you want to go and then it tries to go in that direction. Sometimes it'll push you into a spot where you don't want to be. It seemed very simple. There's a little left to explore. There you go. Was that a glitched item? It kind of looked like a weird glitched item, and I think the music kind of skipped a beat when it spawned. Is that a thing? Have I discovered a new mechanic I've never known before? It is possible. Egnart's welcome, and Pixley is hello as well. I don't know why this game gives me Revita vibes. Also, good evening. Revita, I don't really see it, but maybe... Fury Recharge for 2 is probably worth it. I guess kind of, I can see that, but Revita is way less about the action and the arcadiness of it, I suppose. I guess it's got similarities in there somewhere. Oops. Oops. All right, not a very good fight. On the bright side, this is a great fight to heal on if you get your Fury. Just do one of these. Bones? I forgot about the bones. I'm just kind of walking in the corner, walking on sunshine. That was weird. This boss is silly. The boss is very silly. He was just spitting goo at me. I don't like his goo. This is a level that has very hard enemies. Especially with these spiders on the walls that constantly shoot ricocheting bullets. Nope. Refuse. I will ricochet your own damn bullet back at you. No. You know, I almost had the first guy. Gives back 1 HP, minigun, and increases reload speed by 10% on your weapon. Sure. I'll actually, yeah. I recycled the healing and it gave me 2 healing. That seems okay. Man, thank God we haven't actually had to fight the laser enemies on this floor so far. Ah, there you go, there's a laser enemy. Spoilers, don't let him fire his laser. I hate those spiders, man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever the spider can. Spider-Man is weak, like he's very easy to kill, but he's very annoying. This game is very squishy, says Jaxie Pants. Yeah, I guess. Smashing shop items does not increase their cost. Smash bullets do more damage, reduces the cooldown of your Dragon Punch. So the Dragon Punch is if you do a dash and a smash at the same time. You do a dash smash. That's what this is, dash smash. I like the dash smash. Let's take a better dash smash. So, that's a dash smash. And you can see it visually getting recharged as well around your character after you dash smash. It's a good way of having just like a little bit more time in order to try to reflect enemy bullets, because it does last a little bit longer than that. And you also move when you're doing it too, so you can close the distance. Yeah, you can't dash smash a laser beam. You can get a little bit more distance on it too. It's nice, it's a good ability. I'm just basically trying to rush down the enemies. Like, oh, you have a lot of annoying attacks. Let me just see how quickly I can kill you. Oh. There's a little corner on the lip on the left side there, which always gets me. Oh my god. Because you can't just wall run up this. You've got to do a little double hop to get up it. Every time, man. The movement's very tight in ScourgeBringer, but it is very specific as well. Assault rifle, bouncing, bleeding. I mean, I kind of like the grenade launcher we've been rolling. You know, I like when roguelites, when your runs have like a theme to them. And our theme has kind of been grenade launcher so far, kind of, in a minor fashion. All right, you know what? Just let the AoE grenades take him out. Oh, no. Go ahead, shoot me. Well, we are done with the floor minus the mini boss. Let's do that. No! Mistakes were made. Seems like a good time to do that. Okay. After fighting him once, I remembered his patterns and will never get hit by him ever again. Diffract laser, surge shotgun. Diffract laser is incredibly expensive. Assault rifle is just really good though. Like it's, I'll save my money, but it is like the best weapon in the game. Nightweaver. Hit him. It's a funky boss. Oh my god. That was not bad at all. That was not bad at all. Okay, we dealt with funky boss. Funky balls. Ah, spider is usually a pain in the butt, so having, you know, completed it, I feel happy. Now there should be somewhere in this level a secret room. It's hard to identify the later on in the run you get. I only have 2 grenades, so we've got to be a little bit careful about where we shoot looking for a secret room. We don't have to find the secret room, but I like that there is a tell because you can put in a moment of effort. You could be like, whew, you know, brush the sweat from your forehead and just take a moment to, you know, relax and see if maybe you can find it. Now, I'm not seeing it, but that's okay. I used my smash in that, or my fury, so it would have seen it. It would have found it. Did I see a dot? Did I see a little bit of a dust nugget? I don't think I saw a dust nugget because I'm not seeing anymore. No, I see a dust nugget! It's right there. I see the dust nugget. It's so infrequent, but it does exist. There it is. Weapon reload speed has capped at 50%. Still worth doing, I think. All right, if you liked being able to tell what was happening on the screen, sorry, because now we have freaking portals, wall portals. Whoa! Okay. Not a big fan of Saw Blade Man either. I have to remember how all of these enemies work. And you gotta start being careful because enemy bullets go around portals, I think they will aim through the wall portals to try to hit you. Oh my god. Yeah, they definitely do. So it gets a little funky. 68-inch welcome. Abe, are you okay? You've barely complained about the portals. Well, because this isn't really portals, this is just screen wrapping. It's kind of portal-y, but it's portals in a good way as opposed to a bad way. How did I not get you? I don't mind this screen wrapping. Screen wrapping can be fun. This enemy is having a bad day. His AI got a little bit busted there. Right. This is where you really do need to basically be smashing every enemy as soon as you see them, just to make sure that you can stop them from doing their nonsense. Whoa! Hey, knock that off. That's a lot of bullets, man. 1 HP, I'll take. We found a secret room. Reveals the entire map. You know, we might not need it. Like, if we find all the secret rooms and shops and everything, then... Right, that's not the way out. This is the way out. Then we're probably not gonna need it. No! Right, I do not have... Oh my god. I don't know how to deal with you, Mr. Crownhead. You'll be something I have to relearn later. For now, I'm just gonna kill you and move on. I do like that the enemies shoot through the portals. I keep calling them portals, but it's not really portals, it's just screen wrapping. Okay, you immediately exploded. That's right, I think that enemy, if you hit them once, they explode. So I've got to be a little bit more careful about actually handling them. Found a shop. Triple machine gun. Increases damage to stunned enemies, which is the stars. Gives back 1 HP and fully reloads your gun, or gives back 2 HP, or gives back 3 HP. I will take the 3 HP, thank you. Right, gotta make sure also, remember, if you smash an enemy, their bullets become yours. So these enemies that explode on death, there it is. We can smash them and then they don't, well, they explode on death, but their explosions are friendly. Grants invulnerability when you smash bullets. Judges drop more items, increases the invulnerability time between 2 hits, flat. I'll take the flat invulnerability because I feel like I might need it. I can't be trusted to... Oh my god. I can't be trusted to deflect bullets, so... I think those are friendly bullets. I think I smashed you appropriately. Smash! You've got to be a little bit... Oh god. Damn it. You've got to be a little bit careful, strangely, by going between rooms. Because if you go between rooms with a dash, you enter the next room from a dash, so you can aggro an enemy by hitting them. Maybe cause them to explode. Alright. I gotta be honest, I forget how this guy works. Well, he makes red bullets behind him, but I don't know what the tell is for that. Okay. So hit him once, cause him to explode. I think Mr. Chainsaw needs to go. Can't believe that actually worked. And it's another challenge room. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Completely dying and, you know, losing the run? I mean, it's gonna happen anyways. Okay, I may have lost track of myself for a second there. Should also definitely be using more grenades. Come on. Because with our grenade launcher, we basically get a recharge as soon as we use it. 1 HP. Stats, 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 stats. There I am. Right, okay, that's fair. Sometimes on some of these rooms, you walk into the room, you don't know where you are because, well, as you can imagine, you have to find the door first of all. You go first, then you go. Okay, we have to go left, which means we have to go through the right door. We found one shop. So I'm gonna open the map to find the other secret room because I wasn't gonna find it myself probably. That's actually pretty good. Is there anything left to buy? Increases sword damage by 10%, I will take. It's Criterion Collection. I forget everything that this guy does. This just might be one of those fights though where you just want to kind of focus on dodging. Hello. And then you reflect a bullet into him and then you smash him. That rings a bell. And or you just smash bullets into him constantly. Well, that hit me. I'd say easy, but I don't remember how to fight you at all. How does one fight this man? It's a lot of bullets, dude. I don't know, keep shooting him? He couldn't hit me because I was inside of him. You conquered the ordeal. You now face the judgment. Humankind creates chaos. Chaos attracts the judgment. The judgment eats chaos. Humankind will disappear. Will you accept the judgment? I forget which ending is which. The chaos will disappear. The judgment has been accepted. Earth will disappear, eaten by the monolith. Other worlds will attract its judgment and will be destroyed. Oh, bad end, I guess. Regardless, you either get one end or the other, as long as you don't activate you know, stage 6, but I didn't expect to even win. It was a good run. I like this game. The ordeal shall continue. The thing about ScourgeBringer here is that it's not like a new game plus system, because that's just like, that's the first end. But it's not like a new game plus system. There are a multitude of different difficulties that you can enable. It's kind of like a packed punishment. So, let me turn all of these off here. So by default, you can enable the 6th ending, the truth. You will challenge Criterion's judgment and reach what lies beyond. That's the bonus floor, the true final boss, whatever you want to call it. Then, difficulty remains normal. Rooms become more difficult. The size of the levels get higher. Jumping challenge. You take damage if you're on the ground. Blood droplets are normal, or you get no money in the course of a run. That'll be difficult. You will lose 1 more HP per hit after each realm completed. It's like, I think on level 5, you get hit for 5 damage. Good lord. Health drop items are normal, or all will be replaced by cucumbers, basically no health. Traps do quad damage. Your HP goes down to 1. Enemy waves remain normal. Enemy waves are triggered when there are 3 enemies remaining. Enemies remain normal. Enemies have double HP and are faster. So there's a lot, and I guess we're gonna jump into it, but I'm not gonna do the run right now. But there's a lot of different difficulty levels in ye old ScourgeBringer here. I've done a few of them, and I've completed the 6th boss, but yeah, it's a fun game to play. I like coming back to this on occasion, because unlike something like Isaac, Gungeon, Dead Cells, you know, you might not see yourself playing 1,000 hours of one video game. It's a good game to jump back into and just be like, yo, I just want to play a run. Like slice and dice, like, oh, I just want to play a run of slice and dice. But for now, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of whatever.